Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we have a heavy topic, the crisis currently affecting Real Madrid this season. Whether you're a fan of the club or just love football, this is the video for you. We'll dive deep into the current situation of the Merengues, analyze the causes behind this turbulent moment and explore what could happen in the upcoming days and weeks. You'll understand the main challenges Real Madrid is facing, from losing key players to the growing pressure on coach Carlo Ancelotti. But that's not all. We'll also discuss the upcoming decisive matches and the club's future, which could be at stake in the next few weeks. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on more content like this, where we'll continue to bring you updates on Real Madrid and other top clubs. So get ready for another video full of hot football information and analysis. Real Madrid is currently going through one of the most difficult moments in its recent history. With a series of defeats, injuries, and a performance below expectations, the club is facing a huge challenge. The 2-0 loss to Liverpool in the Champions League was a turning point. The team lost the confidence it showed last season when, under Carlo Ancelotti's leadership, they seemed unstoppable in crucial moments. Real Madrid is not only dealing with defeats on the field but also with several factors that have compromised their progress, from injuries to a lack of true leadership in the locker room. The performance that was once marked by resilience and comebacks has been inconsistent, putting increasing pressure on the team. The side that was once known for its ability to turn games around and compete for major titles now seems lost and directionless. So, as I'm editing this video, Real Madrid managed to secure a 2-0 victory over Getafe, but then lost to Athletic Bilbao. It was a much-needed win, but followed by another loss. Real Madrid got defeated 4 times in the last 7 games. So I don't think the victory against Getafe will be enough to push the crisis aside. While it certainly helps to ease the tension, this victory alone doesn't guarantee that the club has turned the corner. Real Madrid's next few matches are critical. They need a strong performance in the Champions League to regain some momentum, and in La Liga, they will face tougher opponents that will really test the team's character. A good result in those high-stakes games could be exactly what the squad needs to restore confidence and shake off the pressure that has been building up. But even with this small glimmer of hope, the fact remains that Real Madrid is still far from their best form. To fully understand why the team is struggling, we need to take a deeper look into the potential causes behind this crisis. Is it the injuries, the lack of leadership, or perhaps a breakdown in tactical execution? We'll go over all these factors in detail, as they all play a role in the turbulent season that the Merengues are currently enduring. Stay tuned as we dig into each one and explore how they might be affecting the club's performance. Causes of the crisis. 1. Injuries. Injuries have been one of the main factors disrupting Real Madrid's season. Key players like Kylian Mbappé, Jude Bellingham, and Brahim Diaz have been sidelined for significant periods. However, the biggest blow to the team was Vinicius Jr.'s injury. The Brazilian winger, one of the team's pillars, suffered a hamstring injury and will be out for about a month. His absence is especially painful at a crucial point in the season, as he is one of the team's main attacking threats. Without Vinicius, the creation of plays and finishing in attack has become much more difficult. But it doesn't stop there. Real Madrid was also hit with another devastating blow when Eder Militao, one of the team's most reliable defenders, suffered a serious knee injury. Militao is expected to be out for a significant amount of time, leaving a huge gap in the defense. His injury has made Real Madrid's backline even more vulnerable, with few reliable options to step into his place, further disrupting the team's defensive stability. 2. Lack of leadership. The departure of experienced players like Toni Kroos, as well as the absence of David Alaba, has created a leadership vacuum in the locker room. The absence of figures like Cruz, who had a unique game vision, and Joselu, a central forward with presence, has made it difficult to maintain a solid team structure. Additionally, Dani Carvajal's injury and the physical instability of other players have weakened the defensive unit. This has directly impacted the team's ability to maintain results, especially against well-organized opponents. 3. Lack of Toni Kroos in midfield. The absence of Toni Kroos in midfield has been one of the biggest tactical imbalances for Real Madrid. The German player, with his vision and ability to distribute both long and short passes, was a key pillar in the team's offensive build-up. His ability to control the tempo of the game and position himself intelligently to intercept and initiate quick attacks created a difficult-to-fill void. Without Cross, the team has been more vulnerable, showing less fluidity in transitions and fewer opportunities created in attack. Players like Jude Bellingham, who has been performing well, can't carry the burden of being the only creative force in midfield. This has made Real Madrid more predictable and unable to destabilize opposing defenses. 4. Insufficient transfers. The summer transfer window has been criticized for not bringing in enough players to reinforce key areas of the team. Real Madrid did not sign players who could fill the gaps left by injuries and the departure of other athletes. The lack of depth in the squad has been problematic, and this has become even more apparent in matches where the team needs alternatives to turn the situation around. 5. Difficulty replicating last year's performance. One of the biggest challenges Real Madrid has faced this season is replicating the impressive performance from last year. Last season, Ancelotti's team displayed incredible mental strength, securing epic victories and performing major comebacks in both the Champions League and La Liga. The attacking dynamics with Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, who had excellent chemistry in the final third, was a major highlight of last season. They, along with Bellingham, formed a lethal trio that constantly threatened defenses with speed, dribbling, and clinical finishing. However, with Vinicius out and Rodrigo and Bellingham unable to maintain the form of last season, the team has struggled to create and finish chances in attack this season. Consequences: 1. On-field performance. As mentioned, Real Madrid has shown inconsistent performances. The comebacks and magical moments that defined last season have not occurred this year. In matches against top rivals, the team has appeared vulnerable, which has led to frustration among both fans and players. Moreover, the lack of a reliable attacking presence has made it difficult for the team to sustain pressure on opponents. 2. Pressure on Ancelotti. Coach Carlo Ancelotti, who is admired for his experience and successful track record, is under immense pressure to find quick and effective solutions. His methods, which paid off last year, are now facing criticism for not getting the best out of a squad that, on paper, has the potential to compete at the highest level. The relationship between Ancelotti and President Florentino Perez is crucial to the team's future, and crisis meetings are being scheduled to discuss the team's direction. 3. Risk of not qualifying for the Champions League. One of the club's biggest nightmares right now is the possibility of not qualifying for next season's Champions League. While there is still time for recovery, the team's inconsistent performances in the early stages of the group phase have put them at risk of not advancing to the knockout rounds. The loss to Liverpool, along with some draws and disappointing results, has placed extra pressure on the team. If Real Madrid cannot find a response soon, early elimination from the continent's most prestigious competition could be a devastating blow, affecting not only their morale but also their finances and reputation in European football. Now let's talk about the leaked video of Mbappé in the tunnel. An incident that sparked much debate on social media was the leak of a video showing Kylian Mbappé attempting to discuss tactics with Jude Bellingham during halftime of the Liverpool game. However, Bellingham ignored him and continued talking to other players, including Antonio Rudiger. This embarrassing moment increased the pressure on Mbappé, who was already facing criticism for his inconsistent performances, and highlighted potential internal communication problems within the squad. The image of disunity that circulated raised speculations about the atmosphere in the locker room and the chemistry between players. What's next? 1. Crisis meetings. Ancelotti and Florentino Perez are scheduling meetings to discuss the future of the team. These talks will be crucial in deciding the club's strategy, particularly regarding transfers and the responsibility of the coach. Furthermore, rumors suggest that Real Madrid might seek the help of Zinedine Zidane, a highly respected figure within the club, to help improve Mbappé's performance and that of other players. Zidane, with his tactical experience and ability to manage top stars, could be a key figure in turning things around. 2. Potential new coach. If Ancelotti is unable to turn things around, there is always the possibility of a coaching change. Zinedine Zidane is one of the names speculated to take over. Zidane has already had 2 successful stints at the club and is seen as someone capable of bringing stability, especially in times of crisis. He knows the environment at Real Madrid well and has the ability to motivate players to reach the level of excellence expected of the club. 3. Crucial matches. Real Madrid's future depends on the upcoming games. Matches against teams like Girona and the visit to Atalanta in the Champions League will be decisive. The club needs to react quickly and show its strength to stay competitive this season. Conclusion: Real Madrid is going through a crisis, but it is also a great opportunity for the team to reinvent itself and prove its resilience. This is a challenge that could strengthen the squad if there is unity and determination to overcome the difficulties. The club urgently needs to find solutions, both tactically and mentally, to regain confidence and return to competing for the titles its history demands. This current crisis is not the end, but rather a test of the club's strength and its players. The fans expect a reaction, and the coming weeks will be crucial. Stay tuned, as we'll bring more videos about Real Madrid, their matches, and any updates on the team's future. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future content about Real Madrid and much more. See you next time.